How's it going, Smashers? I'm DatSmashBro and welcome to the Moveset Ideas series. With each new installment of Smash Brothers, there's a lot of new combatants for everyone to enjoy. For this series, I do moveset creations and predictions for future newcomers, and for this video, we'll be looking over a character that a lot of people have been requesting for years, and that character is no other than the dirt bike blazing biker known as Excitebike. Excitebike is a motocross racing video game developed and published by Nintendo. It was first released on November 28, 1984 for the Famicom in Japan. The first game was directed by Shigeru Miyamoto, the man behind other Nintendo staples like Mario, Donkey Kong, Zelda, Star Fox, Pikmin, Nintendogs. Okay, he definitely made a lot of stuff. Since its inception, the Excitebike game had become a success for Nintendo and managed to get other games in the series like Excitebike 64, Excitebike World Rally, Excite Truck, and Excitebots Trick Racing. Although the racer himself had managed to make an appearance in a Smash title as an assist trophy, the question is this: what if Excitebike was converted into a playable fighter in Smash? I've managed to put together an entire moveset for him, me and a lot of other people did, but this is my version of it to clear things up. I've also made an illustration of it all so people can have a better understanding on how the character's fighting style can perform in game. Disclaimer: what you are about to see is not an official moveset by the Smash developers or Sakurai's company. This was made for fun and speculations. While I did made this to be as accurate as possible, the whole moveset could be changed if the character were to be included in future installments. So folks, without further ado, let's drift into the moveset of Excitebike. So before I do begin on everything, I do want to say this. And indeed, you know, gaming video on Smash, Sakurai did say that he considered Excitebike to be a potential playable fighter, but couldn't figure out on how to get him off the bike at the time. So I've went off that analysis and managed to operate him without having to be on the bike 100% of the time, because in game he runs towards the bike when he falls off of it. His fighting style consists of him using the bike for most attacks while he runs around on foot. Since the character has no reference for projectiles attacks, he would be a rushdown bruiser. Punches and kicks would be his weak point, while the bike is his strong point. His size could be similar to Mario's or Little Mac's, making him a light fighter with some strong attacks. For his jab attack, he does 2 punches. This attack is not all that strong even in high percentage. These would be a light attack that can happen quick, but not do serious damage or knock back. For his front tilt, he does a headbutt. Although his hand-to-hand combat is not that strong, his helmet attack could be decent to knock characters back since it's a hard object after all. The helmet attack does come back for his up-tilt attack. He does a little jump headbutt attack that could be great for combo starters. Just like his helmet, it would be decent for a bit of a stronger physical attack, but not strong enough for launching fighters across the stage. For his down tilt, he does a little kick attack. This has the same strength level as the jab attack. This move could be similar to Ness's down tilt, where you could rapidly use it to rack up damage. Now that we've gotten through his simple attacks, let's get on to the aerial attacks. The aerial attacks considers him using his bike in trick attacks. These moves are more stronger than his punches and kicks. For his neutral air, he does a tilt trick that covers for both sides. I apologize to any dirt bike fans out there, but I don't know any names of the tricks besides one, so my bad. This move has a strong knockback and decent damage percentage if executed, but it's not going to be strong enough to KO any opponents that's under 100% unless you are close to the blast zone, then yes. However, his fair can be a great move to KO opponents. He does a sideways bike kick attack that can knock the opponents far out on high percentage. This move could be great for combos. You could use the up tilt attack, which could put others in the air and finish off with the fair attack, or you could use any other aerial attacks to get the job done. His back air consists of him using the rear tire. As the back tire is moving, this attack has a blade-like effect. Although it isn't considered as strong as the other aerial attacks, but it's great for racking up damage in the air. This attack could rack up to, at the very least, 17% damage. Well, y'all can decide on that one. For the up air, he does a backflip with the bike. This attack is great for finishing off the opponents. If you manage to get the other fighter's percentage over 100, this attack can KO. This move has a strong knockback and can launch opponents. His D-air is him thrusting the back of the bike downward. Yes, this attack has a meteor effect on it. It's strong enough to launch fighters downward. Before we move on to the smash attacks, his dash attack is him doing a slide drift or the Akira slide right after his running animation. This attack has great knockback and is strong enough to KO opponents at high percentage. Alright, let's get to the smash attacks. His smash attacks are him using the bike. Just like the aerials, the smash attacks are his strong points. For the forward smash, it considers him doing a hard drift turn. While his charge-up animation is him doing a burnout, his attack could be of him sliding the back of the bike into the opponent. This attack can KO any smaller opponents lower than 80% damage if performed correctly. For his up smash, it is him doing a backflip on the bike once again. I couldn't think of anything else for this attack. It makes sense for him to do this. Just like his up air, this attack is really good for launching opponents into the air, and it's a great finisher too. The down smash is him doing a circular drift, or donuts. This attack consists of him spinning the bike around fast to attack others from both sides. It also has strong knockback and high damage as well. Now that we've gotten through the smash attacks, let's get on to the special attacks. As I said earlier, he has no projectiles references, and instead uses different rushdown methods to attack. For his neutral, he wields a gun. Nah, I'm just kidding. His neutral would be of him free riding his dirt bike just like Wario. He can ride his dirt bike around the stage, however you are using the turbo to move around. In the Excite game you use the B button to boost your speed, but using the turbo too long without any cooldown could result the engine to overheat, leaving you vulnerable for opponents to attack you. You won't be able to use this move until the temp meter depletes back down. Also in the riding mode you could still be hit off the bike. Don't worry, you won't have to wait to use it again if it goes off the cliff like Wario's bike. For his side special, he goes over an arrow pad. Excitebike goes into a burnout phase, which you need to hold the analog stick forward while holding the B button, and accelerates off of an arrow pad in fast speed. In this phase you do have armor which would allow you to trail through several attacks. This move has high knockback and could rack up high percentage. This move is considered Excitebike's strongest attack. If done airborne, he will move a little bit forward. It still would do strong damage, but it won't go that far. For the recovery or up special, he rides up a ramp fast and goes into the air. On the ground this could be great for an attack with good knockback. It would allow him to still perform attack after he goes up the ramp, but however you would go into a free fall if done over a cliff. Speaking of recovery, when recovering with this move I would advise you to do it as a horizontal recovery. For his down special, it could be him doing a burnout in the dirt. If the opponent is close to the dirt you will take chip damage. The effects of this move is similar to Piranha Plant's side special. But however, this move could block/stop any projectiles from hitting you, making this also a muddy shield that keeps you from getting blasted. Okay, now let's move on to the grab attacks. When Excitebike goes into his grab attacks, the moves consist of one physical and the others on bikes. For his forward throw he does a side headbutt with his helmet. This move won't be able to launch you far, but you'll be great to get some damage in. For his back throw, he goes into another circle drift and spins you around from the back of the bike and launches you backwards. For his up throw, he launches the fighter into the air by performing a wheelie. This could be decent to set up a combo from. After using the up throw, you can follow up with an up air attack. This throw could also KO opponents at a high percentage. For his down throw, he does a burnout over the opponent. This move could have the fighter bounce up after being attacked, and Excitebike can follow up with either neutral or front air. This attack does not KO the fighter. The final smash for Excitebike could be very similar to his assist trophies in Brawl. He can summon a lot of other Excitebike racers to stampede the whole stage and knock other fighters into the blast zone, or maybe it can be similar to Yoshi's final smash in Ultimate. I'll let y'all decide on that one though. For his stage, it can be exactly the one from Mario Kart 8, where the main platform can take you around the whole stadium on the track, to where the audiences are sitting, and the middle of the stadium. You'll have to dodge other racers from hitting you on the track. Well folks, what do y'all think? Pretty interesting, huh? That's all I have for the moveset of Excitebike. If you have any thoughts or anything you would like to add to this, make sure to put it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications. I also can do video requests for other characters' moveset ideas as well. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next moveset. Peace.